Oh, greetings, friend. Right, so this one went a little better than the last one. Still a little random, a little aloof, just a touch, but much better than the last. I'm getting the hang of things with this one. So, as usual, I got my suspend set up, trying to make that work, trying to distance myself from leap and other things like that. So I'm using suspend for now. The spawn here is pretty decent. Well, I was worried at first because this sector right here, these sectors here, the hydrogen sector that has the Phoenix and 2 storms and sometimes a bomber, that's really difficult if you don't have leap. But I found that using suspend isn't really all that bad for this sector, so you'll see. But that's kind of a main concern, because that's guarding a hydrogen sector. Kind of has to get rid of that. No, but one thing I kind of forgot about is jumping on the hydras early. I know that's kind of an old technique. I don't think people do that anymore in their group runs. They prefer to just use a vengeance ship, like in a group run as their second ship. But I figured why not try it out. Now, when I saw this over here, these two planets being adjacent to each other, I knew that I could just relax because of an old technique that us vengeance players from way back in the day would implement, and well, you'll see. I just vengeance between the two planets there. So on this one, I kind of took my time, kind of made sure everything was going all right. Got my vengeance ship taking out the storms. Knock out this bomber here just so I could, get these storms with the vengeance ship. I prefer not to use the vengeance ship to kill bombers because back when I was doing Dark Red Stars, a lot of the times bombers would get a lucky shot and just kill the vengeance ship sometimes. And I don't know how it happens, it just does. I mean, it could be because of ghosts, it could be because of it could be because of storms, I don't know. But yeah, it happens sometimes. So also, this is something else I wanted to highlight. So I know that you can just use the chain ray turret and kill a Hydra without losing any hull. But if you combine that with suspend, you only lose a portion of your shield, as you can see. And this was a really late suspend activation. I could have got it up much earlier. So, oh yeah, so this allows me to have some shield, so I can use this ship to clear some more things out instead of having to wait for the shield to recharge. Right, and so here, I found an opportunity to jump onto here. Now, I was waiting for this bomber to fire, so it would be on cooldown. Put the spend up. And yeah, the Phoenix shield doesn't really last too long, as you'll notice. Even though, yeah, it still took a rocket to the face, because all the guardians and whatnot, but that wasn't too bad, to be honest. So, getting rid of that bomber and pretty much knocking out the Phoenix shield made this sector much more manageable for later on. So here, oh yeah, I teleported down here just to get that bomber as well. Or I didn't teleport, I just moved down here. But then I realized the destroyers were in. Now, I could have intercepted these two, but I didn't need to because, again, a vengeance ship can take care of that. So I teleported this guy over here just to get some shield back. This is something else I do. Whenever one of my brawlers needs to recharge, I will kind of treat it like my vengeance ship. I will kind of put it on some storms or something like that. Even though this one could have done so, but oh well. So yeah, intercepted this destroyer. Pretty simple there. And I kind of took a breather here, just let things happen. Started knocking out that bomber sector 2 and finish up this one as well. Partially teleport down to the little SERPs first and then move to the bomber, but whatever. I'll be I never said it was perfect. I just said it was okay. Yeah, from here it's pretty smooth, right? So my vengeance play, because thank God I haven't lost my touch when it comes to hitting vengeance between 2 planets, right? Made even easier with the vengeance range visual now. So I stood there just to lure these SERPs over. Sadly, the Hydra didn't feel like moving, because the Hydra kind of moves a little late. I don't know why. So I moved most of them over, moved over here, moved back so I could just get in range of that destroyer in time. Yeah, and yeah, it's a pretty clean vengeance. Sadly, because the vengeance area damage is kind of random when it comes to the Phoenix shield. That one didn't get hit at all, so I just teleported back and knocked it out since I still had my alpha shield up. But this kind of presented a problem because usually I would teleport out right when my alpha shield gets low, so I had to wait for that to happen before the amplifier would kill me. And then I used the decoy drone just to not take any more hull damage. So yeah, I mean a little, like a little bumpy there at the end, but not too shabby. Jump over here just to get that Phoenix, letting these shields recharge as well. So from here, it's pretty much done. Like I was gonna sit on here with suspend, sit on these 2 with suspend. Actually, I forget what I did, but yeah, pretty easy from here. It's the glorious thing about suspend. I saw these ghosts were coming in, so I had to move out of the way a little bit. Over here, I think it just jumped onto the signals that were over here, and then waited until the Phoenix was in range of an EMP. I could have used suspend over here as well. I probably should have, because this one almost died, and I didn't even notice. I thought it was okay. But that's fine. Instead of knocking out that's a very risky thing to do, but I did have a decoy drone. Again, a vengeance ship with a decoy drone can do a lot more than you can think, or what you would think, because they can clear out these trash sectors with signals and guardians pretty easily, pretty safely too. But yeah, also my transport movements were much better this time. I don't know why. Oh, I used amplifier and alpha shield just to heal myself off of a interceptor, because normally interceptors can't kill the repair drone before you kill it. So you need amplifier to amplify its damage, and then the shield just to not die from its damage. So it's a thing that I do to heal the vengeance ship. Although I could have used the ghosts, but whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that was pretty clean. Got plenty of time to spare for everything as well. No big deal. That one got really low. Actually, no. Okay, its hull was low already. It just lost its shields, right? So yeah, getting the hang of this again. Now, if these 2 planets weren't adjacent, that would be a different story. I would likely have to do the old-fashioned thing of having both brawlers on 2 Hydras with suspend and the chain-ray turrets. I'm not sure yet, but the issue with that is that you can't hit the bombers early, right? But I guess it's okay, because really, the only thing that requires any attention early on are the destroyers. That's the main thing you got to get rid of. If you get rid of those, you can kind of chill. You can kind of take your time. And especially since I have a vengeance ship, I don't have to get them all. I can just get 2 of them, and have the Vengeance hit the third one. No big deal. So yeah, but yeah, adjacent bombers while taking out these Hydras could be an issue, but I would have to just pay attention to that whenever they fire and there's 4 little Hydralings. But I digress. So yeah, getting a bit better, relearning a bit more. Still going to play around with some things, especially since I am not using Leap, because I know a lot of my DRS 10 strategy revolved around using Leap, but I don't have that anymore. So trying new things out, and for the most part, it's working. So can't complain. But yeah, so I shall see you around whenever I have the energy. Ta-ta for now.